In front of me I have the Anker SoundCore Boost, and today I'll go over unboxing along with a quick little sound test from this speaker. And I'll also compare it to what I use myself, which is a Bose SoundLink Mini. Because I believe they're about the same size and, well, price-wise I don't think they're competing against each other, so that's a little bit of a difference. But anyway, let's pop it open. So there we go. Okay, so before I actually open it up, let's just go into a couple of the features that we have right here. So we have expansive sound, we have bass up technology, 12 hours playtime, we have apparently a 20-watt speaker, so they should sound good, at least from the power output, and obviously a couple of the key info about the actual speakers themselves. So anyway, let's just pop it open. Now the packaging actually feels really nice. Have some foam up on here as well. Happy that is about to be seen. Not happy. Okay, let's see. User manual and the actual speaker itself. And some cables right here. Well, it's not very nicely folded cable, but it will do the job. And one thing that I'll mention right now based on this cable, this is in my opinion, a minus. As the actual cable, as you can see, this is micro USB instead of a USB-C. Now, to be fair, I don't know how long ago this speaker was released, so it could be several years back, which in this case I can't really complain that it doesn't have a Type-C cable. But still, I would prefer to see it if it's released in recent timing. So here we go, here's our speaker. We actually can pair it using NFC, that's really neat. So we have a mesh panel right here. We got some kind of like rubberized textures at the top. At least feels rubberized, though I don't know how to explain it. Bottom also rubberized, so there we go. Let's quickly pair it up. Okay, and I'm gonna turn on my NFC and see how that works. Oh, that was nice. Pair. Damn, that was super easy. Okay, so let's play some really trash and non-copyright sounds just because non-copyright. Oh yes. Perfect sounding. Anyway, I'm gonna boost up the volume, and after I play it through this, which I'm gonna bring up closer to the actual microphone, I'm also gonna do it, like I mentioned, through the SoundLink Mini, which just as a comparison, as you can see, size-wise, they're almost identical. So there we go, there's the comparison between them. And we'll see, or at least you will see, which one might play a little bit better in your opinion. Though to be fair, this is a quite old speaker. As you can probably see, it's fairly beat up, and I believe by default it would most likely cost a little bit more than this. Okay, so let's boost it up. I'm gonna start it over. Okay, so that was the quick sound here. Now let's do the same thing with this one. So I'm gonna... Okay, so there we go. Honestly, if I have to be completely honest, let me quickly check the price tag of this, because it sounds way better than I would have actually expected it to sound at this size. So I'm very curious how it compares to something like this as an example, because there is very little difference. In certain cases, I think this actually might sound clearer in terms of like the overall quality over the SoundLink Mini, though this was a little bit bass boosted speaker, so it wasn't necessarily anything perfect, though the sound to me was enjoyable, and it was fairly heavy on the bass and fairly something that I liked for the actual like super small size that it comes in. This, I think in certain cases completely outperforms the SoundLink Mini, which, if I'm correct, this should be way more expensive, but I might be completely wrong. So that's what I'm going to check right now, just to be completely certain about this. So Anker SoundCore Boost, 20 watts. Let's see. Oh boy, that is a laughable comparison. So this costs like 60, 70 bucks, something along those lines. This I paid over 100. So, and I bought it used. So by default, I think when this thing was released, it costed like 250 bucks. So when we're comparing these two, oh my goodness, they're like in a completely different league in terms of price, but in terms of sound, ooh, a clear winner. Like, for the price that you get to pay and the minuscule difference in sound that you get, there is no reason not to go for this. And also the amazing like ease of pairing with through NFC. Geez, this is really good. I'm honestly really impressed by this. That is a fantastic speaker. Holy crap. So yeah, there is not much more that I can show you. Obviously, for the probably best test, you would have to listen to it yourself. I recommend, if you can, going to the store and just playing through some music in the store. Just connect your phone to it and do it like that, and you will get a most likely a way better experience than I can provide you right here, because obviously there's a lot of factors that will determine how well this is actually playing back on your end through this recording. So obviously what you're playing it through, either headphones or maybe some laptop speakers. Number two would be the compression through YouTube will also affect it. So yeah, there's a lot of factors, so I do recommend you checking it out in the store or somewhere where you can listen to it personally. But that being said, for the price that this comes at, which is like 70 bucks, this is an outstanding speaker, which I don't think I can come up on top of my head with anything that sounds anywhere close to this at this price range. So even if you can't listen to it anywhere or you don't have time, this is a fantastic pick and can't really complain about it. It surpassed what I would expect from this by a mile. So yeah, that being said, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.